Hi betting experts, on Friday December the 22nd we're off to Berkshire to Ascot, the start of a cracking two-day meeting. The ground, well, it's a lot better than you'd think, probably nearly good by the time we get round to racing. The forecast looks dry over the weekend. I think it's going to be quite about speed. Ascot, relatively sharp right-handed track, particularly on the hurdle course. We start off with our betting expert daily nap, sponsored by Bet365. This goes in the 120. It's the Howden Maiden Hurdle, 2 mile, 5 furlongs and 141 yards. A class 3 for 4-year-olds and upwards, over £8,000. The winner, the top yards represented. And I think Ideal Des Boards is likely to improve dramatically for this much stiffer test of stamina. Now, Nicky Henderson, not often commented upon, but he's absolutely flying at them. He's had 7 winners in the last 14 days, a 23% strike rate. This one won his Irish point to point back in December 2022, so stamina clearly not going to be any problem. He was off for 160 days, hammered in the market at Warwick. Unusually for this yard, they left it behind. He finished a creditable third behind Kintail back in May. That bumper has thrown numerous winners. Off for 195 days. Again, very strong in the market in a warm race. Sent off 3-1, but he got given a very negative ride by Nico de Boinville. Never out of rear division at this track. Pushed along and tapped, turning for home and then staying on to take a moderate third on the run-in. The winner, Beat the Bat, is a very useful performer who's run very well in defeat at Cheltenham last weekend, so I think the form's good. The extra 2.5 furlongs will definitely suit Ideal Des Boards, and I think you're likely to see a completely different ride here from de Boinville. He's liable to be positive. I think Ideal Des Boards is very much a stayer. He'll need 3 miles and a fence in time, but if he pops off in front, gets into a rhythm, I don't think he'll be stopping. He'll be hitting the line hard, and he'll be extremely hard to pass. Our betting expert value angle selection, sponsored by Bet365, goes in the 230. It's the WB Wealth Handicap Hurdle, 2 mile class 4, 3-year-olds and upwards. Again, nearly £8,500 the winner. Some interesting runners. I like the claims of the handicap debutant Tunar Warrior for the informed Stuart Edmonds yard. Now, Edmonds is a good trainer. He's had a couple of winners in the last 14 days. His horses had been pretty quiet. This one was unexposed in Ireland, ran a few times at a decent level. 2 starts for this yard, starting off in November at Warwick when finishing second of 17 behind Helm Wayne in a huge field, running really well there, and then landing the cash at Wetherby on soft ground, finding generously for pressure to come 5.5 lengths clear of the Village Way. Well, that's meant he's got into this opening handicap from a mark of 109, which I think could have been, well, at least £7 more, really. I think there's, especially on that Warwick run in November, I think there's loads more improvement to come. He's a thorough stayer at 2 miles. They're going to go a decent gallop here, and better ground should suit him. Charlie Hammond riding really well. I think he seems sure to go close. Best of luck on Friday, betting experts, and please remember to like and comment on all of our YouTube videos.